Okay, so you're actually watching this after I've edited and produced the first vlog. This is now the second vlog, but I'm editing the first vlog right now. So this is like the inception of vlogs. Man, I gotta tell you, I gotta be real with you. That first vlog, oh my gosh, dude. Like I could literally just get on and like take a video of a pile of crap, literal pile of poop, and it would look so freaking good. So hopefully the audio sounds good. Hopefully the audio sounds good. Because I did notice the audio in the first vlog sounded kind of rough. So I got to figure out like how do I make the audio sound better. So I moved the DJI mic. I'm also not wearing a baseball cap. I did like the Sam Sulek with, you know, he clips it on his baseball cap. And I think as part of it is it wasn't as close to my mouth. So it was picking up a bunch of other stuff. So I got the mic a little closer to my mouth. And I'm headed out. I got to go into work. We have like a special Friday night event. It's Good Friday, Easter weekend. I'm a pastor, so we're doing this like Good Friday prayer service. So I'm headed in for that, but I thought it would be a great opportunity to record another vlog. It's crazy because I've got so many ideas for vlogs on my mind, and I'm like just things I'm thinking through that would be really good vlogs. I just need to start recording them and stop getting so much in my head. So this is what we're gonna talk about today. I totally forgot what we were gonna talk about today. Okay, here we go. Let's focus in. So one of the things I've been thinking about a lot is, like, what do you do when one thing's going really well and you really wanna put more into it because it's going so well, but you feel like strapped for time? Did I use that right? Like you feel like there's just not enough time to do the thing I want to do because I have a full-time job and a wife and kids. And that's kind of where I'm at right now, is like content is going amazingly for me right now. I haven't really produced any content this week. I did a stream the other night, had no clips from it. I've got to get a crap ton of Fortnite clips because I need to get in the habit of back to daily shorts. I want to get into weekly long forms. But I'm really wrestling right now with, like, how do I even find the time to do all these things? I mean, I've got a wife, bro. I've got 4 kids. I've got a full-time job. And that full-time job is sometimes unpredictable. Sometimes there's extra things I got to do. Hopefully the lighting looks okay because I was kind of in the shadow. So I actually darkened it. Hopefully it's not like blown out right now. But it's just balancing all your responsibilities on top of, I'm just going to say it, trying to start a business. Right? Like at this point, I consider what I'm doing with all this, I consider myself a startup entrepreneur. You know, I'm trying to turn this into a profitable business that I can use to support my family and encourage and help people. And so one of the things I've been really like racking my mind, I've been terrible about recording content this week and just working on content because I've been exhausted. I don't know if it's like the weather or what, but I have been so exhausted this week. I don't know if it's we just got back from our trip or if like my body's trying to get sick and like fight against it at the same time, but I've just been exhausted. Today, right now, I don't feel too tired. I did make more coffee, which probably helped. And I've got a case of Celsius here. Let's go, baby. Celsius, reach out if you want to sponsor my content, man. Get into the gaming scene. But I just have felt so energized to do content. But honestly, gaming content is not where my heart is, man. This kind of stuff here, this just takes so much more time. Like editing a vlog easily takes double the amount of time it takes to edit the gaming content. Like this sounds really arrogant. Gaming content is easy. It's an easy win. It's easy to make, honestly. Like, you can scroll through TikTok in any game category and there's gonna be thousands of videos that all look the same. But I wanna make content and run a business that operates differently. So one of the things I've been strategizing in my head is writing out basically a business plan for my content business, my content creation, is writing out a more formal business plan and like, you know, thinking through what's my target audience. And frankly, with the gaming content, my target audience is not who I'm reaching. So I've got to figure out how do I reach that target audience, that demographic. Some of it is the game I play. Like Fortnite is not really, it's weird. because there are so many young people that play Fortnite, but I come across so many like people my age, you know, and in my stage of life that play Fortnite, and I can't figure out how to get them like to connect with my content more. So I've been racking my brain on that. But one of the things I've been doing to getting back to the kind of the point of what we're talking about here is how to do what you want to do when you don't have time or resources to do it. Is just I've set aside 2 nights a week where I stream, because it's really important to me to be able to connect with my audience, my chat, my viewers. And then I have 3 to 4 other nights in the week where I am working on content, you know, where I'm recording long form or short form, or collaborating with people, or, you know, running games with my friends to create content. Not too much collaborating yet, I guess, but when I say collaborate, it's like collaborating with friends and some of my mods on the gaming channel. Shout out to you guys, love you. And then I try to be intentional about having at least 1 to 2 nights a week that I just like go to bed at a decent time and spend time with my wife, because I don't want to throw myself so full force into content that I begin to neglect my family. And that, dude, that is a tricky balance as a father and a husband, is balancing it all out in such a way that I'm not neglecting my family. Because I've had days where content was going really well, and so, you know, maybe it was a stream was just popping, and, you know, maybe I was making a little bit of money on the stream, so I kept going, and it was a day stream on a Friday, my day off. And then Friday night rolled around, that's my normal stream night, so I had to be on for my stream night. And, you know, I just was kind of tucked away in the office working all day, and, you know, it was hard to connect with my family. My family felt kind of disconnected. My wife felt disconnected. So I've really been trying to better balance all of that. So like Friday mornings, you know, my day off is Friday, Saturday, days off, Friday, Saturday. So maybe Friday morning, I'll just hang out with my wife and our 2-year-old. And then Friday afternoon, while the 2-year-old's napping, I'll go work on content until he wakes up. Today didn't really do that too much. I only put like maybe an hour at most into content today. Terrible, I know. I created a thumbnail and scheduled the thumbnail for tonight's stream, and then started editing a vlog, and played a little bit to try to get some clips, but I couldn't pull it off, dude. And that's where I'm really wrestling, is sometimes the inspiration you're not always going to be inspired. And that's challenging too, when you're trying to pursue and build a business on top of everything else. Sometimes you're going to be exhausted, you're going to be tired, you're going to be maybe burnt out. And so for me, what I've been trying to do is, like, when I am exhausted and burnt out, is that's when I'll go and consume other content just to help stimulate my creativity. Sometimes I'll try different content. Sometimes I just need a night off to rest. And so you've got to figure out like your own rhythm, your own cadence, your own balance. You know, sometimes I kick myself because it's like, dude, if I'd have kept with content when I started doing it like 15 years ago, because like in high school, I would do vlogs just for kicks and giggles. Like I would just do vlogs for fun, you know? We had this junky little digital camera. You couldn't record more than 2 minutes of video at a time. But I would shoot vlogs and edit them just for fun. I don't have any of that footage anymore. But I mean, it was like 160p quality, just absolute garbage quality. When I got my first laptop, I bought a webcam like that day, and I would record vlogs. And I wrote a lot, so I would also do blogs. So I was blogging and vlogging. And I never really produced the vlogs. I had like a blogging website on Blogspot, but I never produced the videos. And then, you know, I just wonder sometimes and kind of kick myself and get frustrated, because like, dude, I started creating content so long ago and I never did anything with it. And I wonder sometimes where I would be. And then I get lost in that train of thought, and it's just kind of like, this is doing me no favors. So then I had to kind of like pause for a minute and think, you know what? Didn't do it then. The opportunities are now, so let's do it now. And so I'm trying to really like craft and curate my different skill sets and build them, and the culture of what Flynn-Dawsey is, the Dawsey brand, and build that into something that connects with people. Because at the end of the day, if my content isn't connecting with people, I'm wasting my freaking time. And that's really what I want to do, is connect with people. So When you're feeling strapped for time and resources, but you're trying to build something on the side or pursue content creation or gaming, streaming, whatever, we'll talk about that in another one. Hey, yo, you just gotta, you've gotta, assess yourself, you know, where's my heart? What is my goal here? You know, what am I trying to do? You'll have a lot of people that'll say, I'm just doing it for kicks and giggles, man, but then they're shaking down their subs, you know, people for subs and money. Or they'll say, I'm just doing it for fun, but then they're doing 15-hour streams of them playing games, and nobody is ever doing it solely for fun. I said at one point that I was just doing it for fun, but in the back of my mind, I really wanted it to turn into something sustainable. So, what's your goals, man? What are you trying to do with that side thing, with that side hustle, that side hobby? And I mean, I say this on a channel with 160 subscribers and another channel with 1,020, you know, subscribers and all that. So I'm so early in the process, but at the same time, the substantial growth I've seen over the last 4 months of really diving in and being intentional, I've got a little bit of clout here to be able to say at least a little bit about it, because of what I would consider not quite explosive growth, but substantial growth from where we were. I've got a little room to say something here, okay? So what's your goals, man? What are you trying to do? What are you dreaming up? What are you working towards? That's where you gotta start when you're trying to figure out, how do I build something sustainable when I feel strapped for time and strapped for resources? Put in the freaking work, baby. We'll see you in the next one. Peace.